Welcome back everyone for the girl fight, Cobra Kai Season 4 Watch Party. With such an eventful trailer building the suspense of Season 4, there are hints of long-held grudges still unresolved. I'm referring to the tension between Sam and Tory. Ever since their first encounter at the beach club, much of the direction of the entire show has been tied to the rivalry between these two. They don't like each other. They even kind of hate each other. Tory takes it so far as to attack Sam in a massive way that also conveniently provides the climactic infight for both seasons 2 and 3. There, in season 3, with a line of dialogue lacking any inspiration, Tory said,
"It's not over. This will never be over, LaRusso. You hear me? You know where to find me."
And so we are on to season 4. How much longer can they go? A lot, apparently. You see a big standoff brewing between the dojos, and you know Silver agreed to Daniel's demand of no fighting before the tournament. So what's going on here? Obviously there's a standoff, and no, I don't think it will come to a fight. But it has to deal with more than just Terry Silver telling them not to fight. The story arc for Sam and Tory in season 4 is, can they learn to not hate each other? In a recent interview, co-creator John Hurwitz was specifically asked about these two. He replied by first acknowledging that Tory led a karate posse into the LaRusso home, and Sam again emerged the victor. This is important as they do realize every time these two go at each other, Sam comes out on top. Whether it's the drinking contest, the school fight, or the house fight. This has led people to complain to me that Sam always wins and the like. Regardless of character, what the show must maintain is a sense that anything can happen. If a character is unbeatable, the narrative will lose the suspense. It gets boring, dull. So while John didn't say if there would be another fight, he understands the importance of keeping the dramatic tension between the characters. You don't want a character who has lost armor. He is a successful filmmaker, by the way. Now, in further regards to their rivalry in season 4, John poses two questions to consider. What causes a person like Tory to do the things she's done, and how will Sam respond to what's gone on with Tory? I think these two questions will play directly into this scene. Tory has some deep issues. Clearly. In season 3, we got a glimpse of her home life, and it's not great. She has a mom on dialysis who may not live much longer. Her little brother can't take care of himself. She has to support the family. Still, the fact that John asked what makes her do what she did implies there is more to her backstory. It makes Tory sensitive, and clearly it's what causes her to over-explode at Sam. The connection to this scene is Sam touches that nerve. I speculated that in the standoff, Sam may have a thing or two to say to Tory, perhaps something a little antagonizing. Frankly, they haven't had much dialogue together since season 2. There were a few shouts during the fights, and that's all. Dabbing into the Eagle Fang aggression has loosened her tongue a bit. She has words for Tory. Which brings us to the second half of what John said. How will Sam respond to what's gone on with Tory? That's an interesting question because we're not sure what he's referring to. I previously noted that Sam is well aware of the condition of Tory's mother. She presumably saw it on Instagram, and it's where she developed her famous creed.
Everybody's got a sob story. It doesn't give you a right to be a bully.
Well, based on that philosophy, it looks like we already have the answer. No matter what you're going through, no matter how hard it is, Sam LaRusso just sees that as your sob story, and that doesn't mean a thing to her. Keep in mind, Sam is the daughter of multimillionaires, got a fully loaded Audi for her 16th birthday, and top-tier karate training since she was old enough to walk. The bad things in Sam's life are relatively mild to the bad things in Tory's life. So whether Sam knows anything new about Tory or not, she will throw words, hurtful words. Tory's instinct is to lash out, except she can't. She was specifically told no fighting. This is Tory's hurt face. She's holding it in. You can see this because of how Peyton List plays angry. Whenever Tory is angry, Peyton has her mouth open. How wide open is dependent upon how angry she is. These are shots of Tory while she's angry. It's not dialogue. Peyton keeps her mouth open to show her anger. In contrast, when she's happy, Peyton has Tory smiling and her mouth closed. This is Tory when she's obviously very happy. From the looks of it, Miguel is enjoying himself as well. But in this shot, Tory has her mouth open. The hint of rage, but then she closes it. Absolutely, that's her keeping it in. She won't fight Sam, except the fact that she doesn't fight Sam means she doesn't have that emotional outlet. It's coming through in feelings now. This is why I think she may cry. It's the only outlet she has left. In the interview, Hurwitz finally asked, "Can these two young women have a functional relationship in life without attacking one another every time they see each other?" Well, this is step one. At least it's one step for Tory. The key to that character growth is they both have to learn not to antagonize each other. Personally, I suspect whatever else Tory has in her backstory, Sam doesn't know it yet, not at this point. Sam just knows Tory is kind of crazy and has a very sick mom. Maybe, just maybe, Sam will shift her tone if or when she learns a little bit more. Peyton List speculated long ago she thought Tory had gone through some abuse.
Yeah, I do agree. I think there is mental health aspects, and I do think she's gone through some form of abuse and bullying, and there's just this wall up because when you've been hurt so badly, you never want to feel that again.
While that is just Peyton's speculation, Hurwitz says, maybe we get to explore a little bit of her world and see a little bit of her perspective. He's clearly referring to something other than her sick mom. So perhaps abuse of some kind is in Tory's past, and it's what causes her to lose control at Sam. So I think in the back half of the season, Sam and Tory will be forced together, possibly by the All Valley board as a promotional stunt. They have a job to do. It's not optional. During this time, they both have to let go of their grudges and listen to the other. This is where they learn they can be in the same room together and not fight. They won't constantly antagonize each other. Sam ultimately sees the scars underneath, and Tory realizes the real scars she put on Sam's body. It's worth noting they have Tory in yellow again here. The yellow really calls back hard to Chosen. In Karate Kid 2, Chosen lost control and fought Daniel to the death. Tory has lost control and twice wanted to fight Sam to the death. Chosen was able to reform himself. He saw guidance and a second chance. I've long felt the relationship between Sam and Tory was a lot like the relationship between Daniel and Chosen. Season 4 may give us the first hints that there is another way. It doesn't have to be mutual hate and loathing. Maybe these two can learn to get along. That isn't to say they will get along in Season 4, but they take the first step to a future where maybe one day they can. What do you think happened in Tory's past that we don't yet know about? Do you think she was abused or something else? And why does her anger get directed towards Sam? Leave a comment. I would love to know your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe, and you can now join the channel as a member and receive exclusive benefits. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.